Hi, everyone. My name is Amery and I will be your instructor for this 7-week blended Intro to Lit course. I wanted to say hi so that you could see my face and hear my voice before we meet and just tell you a little bit about me and a little bit about this course. So, I have been an instructor at Western. This is my 16th or 17th year, and I teach courses like Introduction to Literature. I also teach English Composition 1, speech, oral interpersonal, and technical reporting. Those are my kind of common rotation of courses that I teach. And I have an undergraduate degree in English writing and a graduate degree in English literature. And so it's been a real pleasure to get back into talking to students about reading literature. And literature entails everything from fiction. And for this class, since we are in a 7-week form, we're going to be reading short stories. It also includes reading poetry. I know that's kind of a love it or hate it thing, but hopefully you'll find a few poets that you enjoy. And then we finish with drama. So we cover the big three genres of literature. And then our last unit in the class is touching on critical theory. And critical theory just means we're looking at different ways of analyzing literature. So some examples of that would be analyzing from a feminist lens, a Marxist lens, a reader response lens, a post-colonial lens. And these help us to see pieces of literature differently. Um, you have one major literary analysis essay that you'll be writing, and then you'll have a couple of multimodal options. And that just means that rather than writing a standard academic essay, you will be creating something like a collage or a narrated PowerPoint or a picture or a painting. And then the last component of the critical theory, I'll be asking you to do it in small groups and do a short presentation of a piece of literature that we've read as a group of your choosing. This is a blended course, which means we meet twice a week. We meet on Tuesdays and Thursday mornings from 9:30 to 11:50 here in Coleman on the La Crosse campus. So I'm looking forward to seeing you all in person. It is my preferred way of teaching just because I feel much more connected to my students in person in a classroom than via a screen. So I appreciate you being there and having the readings done when you get to class. I am putting together the materials right now for our course, so they will be up shortly. And a little bit about me personally. I've been in La Crosse since 2002, and prior to that, I lived in Fargo, North Dakota. Prior to that, I lived in South Dakota, Minnesota, Missouri. I've lived all over the Midwest. I've moved around a lot. And this is the longest I've ever lived anywhere in the La Crosse location. I am married to my husband. We've been together for 30 years, married for less than that, but together overall for 30. We have 3 cats, Fisher, Oslo, and Gouda. And in my spare time, I love to travel. My goal, and I've so far been able to accomplish it, is to go somewhere big every couple years. And so my most recent trip was to um, Ireland with my mom, but my husband and I, prior to that, went to Norway, went to Spain, and I'm hoping to go to Portugal this fall. So that's a little bit about just personal stuff. I also enjoy doing Zumba, doing yoga, walking and hiking. I'm getting back into crafting and art a little bit. So hopefully we can find some commonalities together. Again, I look really forward to meeting you soon. And if you have questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. I usually am quite responsive to my email. So see you soon, and thanks for listening. Take care.